Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to And That's Why We're Not Together, starring David McSavage and Hannah Andrews.
Well, where's our guest, Hannah?
So our guest is Maya. She's a trans and she owns 3 hair salons, the Vitale Studio, but she's not here.
Okay, cut to Maya. Oh,
yeah. She's really pretty and she's got long hair and
we were going to start.
boobs.
We were going to start the podcast at 7 p.m.
And
and
now
it's now 7:30, and she hasn't.
7:20.
She hasn't
please.
texted you.
She didn't, but you never know.
Did she
Maybe
text you
she's
earlier on
still,
today?
No, but I texted last night.
And did she text you then?
Yes.
And what did she say?
She says oh, Maya message. Oh my God.
Hannah's so happy.
Honey, on my way. She can't. Oh yeah, I remember. I went to a hairdresser. That's where I met her, and she was 20 minutes late to open the salon.
Yeah.
And she says she is a substitute. She's just running the salon.
She's such a poor timekeeper. She'll be late to her own funeral, says you. What?
But she says she doesn't want to do a job, and I mean hairdressing, because she can't keep up appointments. So she will be here. She will be here in you know, she likes grandeur entrance. That's what she is. She's a diva.
I'll get some walk-in music for her.
Oh yeah.
You really like Maya, don't you?
I think she's funny. Really sorry. Really sorry. Had a problem with my dog. I don't know if she had a dog.
What's her second name? Or
Maya.
yeah, but just Maya. Just Maya. We'll just call her Maya.
She doesn't.
I just want to say I was at the gym right today, and I was at the gym, okay, and so my personal trainer who I really like, and you know, I was doing these dead lifts. Are they called dead lifts, where you have weights on a bar?
That's why you dead.
And you know, I thought I was really doing well, and then I look over the gym, and there's a woman like half my size lifting the exact same weights with ease, and I just felt very humiliated.
Yeah. I mean, like, apparently men and women can do the same things. Well, we already knew it during the communist time.
Okay.
You know, during the communist time when I was growing up, it was never like, oh, girl cannot do it. We were just told we can drive a tractor, dig the trenches, you know, be a captain of a ship.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yes, that's right, because they didn't have that whole Catholic thing.
No, we did have a Catholic at the background, but the thing is, the communism is just like everybody is equal.
In Poland, the Catholic Church was the victim.
Yes, in a way.
Well, it's funny. Like you look at these women in the gym, and they beat the shit out of me. These ones.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, like they're so. Like I saw one of them doing that rowing machine. She looked like a Terminator. She just had such form.
Okay. Does it turn you on or what?
Where's my headphones? I can't hear myself.
Oh yeah, because like, where's your headphones?
Can you get them?
I don't know. Can I hear myself?
Okay, yeah. It's funny because I'm not used to you don't feel part of the show when you can't really hear everything.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it. Hannah, what are you doing?
I'm just fixing the wires. Somebody maybe
Through the wire.
maybe Jack should look out for Maya or what? Or shall I?
Well, she can knock or call you. Know?
Okay.
Oh God, we're going to cut all this shit out. Listen, so what we're saying is that you grew up in a communist country, and that men and women, it was just everyone did the same jobs.
Yeah. So we were told that you know, like, men and women could pick potatoes in the fields, and men and women could ride a tractor, and men and women could dig the holes. But funny enough, in the party, like the high ranks, there were only men.
Yeah.
I think there was only one woman.
Can you hear Hannah's voice loud enough?
Yeah.
Can you turn our headphones up a little bit?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, that's a little bit. It's too just down a peg. Can I have the water, Mama Hannah?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, you're crazy about Maya. You're just like Maya this, Maya that, Maya.
No, I'm not. I just think she's very entertaining. I had a really good time.
Yeah,
with
but
her.
you're right.
I
Yeah,
said-
because you're getting all, fussed in the hairdressers, and it's all hilarious. So let's see if this translates to a conversation.
Oh yeah, you already offended her.
How?
I don't know. She says that she's wasting your time. And she's coming.
And
You didn't
also-
say anything bad. It's just you were
Yeah.
angry.
This is great banter. It really is.
Okay, can you say something?
And also,
more
can we
painful?
talk about Daniel and you smoking a spliff before the show?
No,
Because
we-
lots of people do smoke marijuana, right? And Daniel is 30 and I'm his dad. Listen, and he can do whatever the fuck he wants, or any people at that age. But like, just as a dad, it reminds me of that documentary from about Woodstock. And there was a scene in it where there was this gated little house, and there was parents outside the house, and they were talking to the documentary filmmaker. My daughter's in that house. She's in there. She's stoned. And then you see the girl in the house kind of going like, hee, like that, hee, and the parents losing their fucking mind. But listen, I used to smoke marijuana, like from about 17 to 19, when I was going to school. I kind of medicated my way through the last 2 years of school. I'd be smoking every second night.
And that's why your brain didn't develop
getting
properly.
really stoned. So I'd go upstairs, just get really stoned, and I was supposed to be studying for my leaving cert, and I'd read Whizzer and Chips comic books, real kids comic books,
Not
and
even
just
for grown-ups.
and just like stone and just the most blissful sleep ever. And my dad.
Oh, yeah.
I visited my mom 2 days ago because we hadn't exchanged Christmas presents. I bought mom a beautiful knitted shawl, which cost a lot of money, and then she.
I have to say that. I
And
mean,
then-
like,
and then
are
she.
you proving the word?
No, I'm just saying. The present I got.
By the way, it cost a pretty penny.
The present I got my mother was like, I'd say 4 or 5 times more expensive
And what did she
than the
get?
present she. If you're asking.
What did she get you?
She got me actually.
A
See
book?
that bag there, Jack? It's down at the bottom of the bicycle.
Shall we?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's right here. You
Do you want it to just?
It's
you can.
like back to school bag.
It's cool.
Anyway, but it's funny when I visit my mother, I can't just visit my mother. I somehow have to visit my dad. My dad is there as well.
But
But the thing is, he can't sit quietly. He can't just sit. Like, I just want to talk to my mother about whatever, old times, whatever, and maybe the conversation will lag. And well, my dad can't sit there, and so I want to say to my dad, why don't you go off and do your own thing? Just leave me and mom. So he gets all fidgety and restless. Right? Thanks for calling. It's like, well,
You
mate,
have to kidnap her out of the house. You
I know, well, that's what
you have to forcibly.
but it's so fucking
break and
annoying.
enter.
It's like
The
just because
only
just because you're irritable or restless, and we're not talking about you, mate, or we don't have, you go off and do your own thing. I don't get why he can't just feck off.
It's a sense of duty, I think, maybe. from
I
him.
also think that isn't that easier to tell it straight to him and not to announce to like 3,000 people or 4,000 people.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easier. It's not.
way
It's much
easier
easier
to
to
tell
say it in
strangers.
yeah. What, Jack?
It's way easier to tell strangers, your deepest.
Yeah.
That's why therapy is so.
Because
I know,
because
but-
they,
Such a
moneymaker,
such a racket.
such a racket.
But like this is gonna be. It's not in secrecy. It is out in.
Yeah, but I mean,
open.
he won't get back to Dad. God's
Are
sake.
you sure?
And anyway, it's not terrible what I'm saying. It's just like Dad feels that I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what like in other words, if You know, I love to see you and Jack or you and Daniel doing your own thing. It's lovely. I love to see. I'd love to see.
I know, but like they live together. They over a certain age and they support for each other. So if you go see one, you get the other as a bonus.
Well, anyway, I talked to my sister Mary, and she said she's going to take Mom out to Dunleary or somewhere, and then I'll meet her. And when she gives me the all clear, I'll go and visit Mom.
It's like so organized. Like
What?
I have to like sneakily meet her. You know?
Oh yeah, so she's gonna take your dad to Dunleary.
No, she'll take Mom out for
right.
a coffee or something. You know.
And you're gonna
No,
join
but it's
her. But
it's simply
Mary's gonna
yeah,
be
but,
there.
Yeah, but
Doesn't it
that's
bother you?
fucking okay, Hannah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I can't talk to my mom when my dad's there because he'll just kind of get all fidgety and like it's not about. I just want to talk to Mom. But and then he starts getting restless. I want to talk shite. The way I talk drives. He goes mental.
Oh yeah.
And we can't. We literally. He's like jazz and I'm like classical music. It's like we just don't.
Okay,
seem to,
that's he's in a better position because you were just recently saying that
I'm
you
like
like jazz and I'm just like
okay,
out of tune.
I'm jazz and
music.
he's a traditional Irish music.
Oh,
Okay.
he's fiddly diddly. Okay.
Anyway, so you don't acknowledge or identify with what I'm saying?
Not really, because
okay, great.
I'm gonna visit my mom.
Yeah.
Or my dad, and you just have to accept it that they're together. And when I talk, my dad talks, and he talks about his childhood. So it's like 84 years ago. And we sitting at the table and he tells the story. And my mom, she just rolls her eyes.
Yeah, but then I'd say to your mom, well, with respect, feck off into the other room.
No,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If I'm a mother and I can see that I'm a father and I can see that Jack is enjoying some story you're telling, you're telling him, not me. Like, I'll fuck off to the other room.
My dad doesn't care. He just keeps on doing it.
It's part of the experience.
I'm so angry that my nose is itchy. I just feel very misunderstood.
I think it's the dust in this room.
Oh, it's the dust in your ass, Hannah. There's no dust in the room. I've got a Dyson. It's a better Hoover than yours. Hello.
But the Dyson has to be used.
It is used.
And Hoover the
But
clay.
how many glasses of wine have you get? You get a little
just a
taste of wine. You
sip,
get pissed out of your head.
I want to say this. There's no one who hoovers more sporadically than David McSavage.
Well, that's the great thing about a
Hoover
Dyson.
at a 2 meter area and then stop. It's like
you can just pick. Because
Hoover.
you see some little thing and you can just go boop. It's a very different type of experience with the Dyson. You just pick it up and do it. You don't have to back in the day you'd have to wrestle with this snake and this thing and this mad contraption.
Where is that girl? Is she? No. Okay. I was
This fucking Maya. 1935.
Well, she just said she had a
You're
problem with the dog.
Oh, problem with the dog. Oh my God.
I was.
Where's that maid of yours? That other Beata. Can we talk about her? We can't talk about her.
Stop it, David. I mean, like I tell you things. You like my mom. I tell you things in secrecy, and whenever it suits you, you throw them back at me. Just to
Hannah has a friend. Hannah has.
No, I mean, like.
No, I'm not going to
You
mention.
fucked up.
No, I'm not going to mention anybody. But I will say Hannah does have a friend, and
Really?
and they.
Who wants to be my friend?
And when they talk to each other, they're all, "Oh my God, that's amazing." Why does that piss you off so much?
I don't know, because it's not true.
Really?
Yeah. So, I was, okay. What else are we talking about? Yeah.
Is the car out?
Maybe.
Shall I go and look? Or you, David? You.
No, Jack goes. I'm just going to throw some water on my face.
She'll call you anyway.
My phone's gonna die very soon. Maybe you should open the little door. Have we stopped? I can't drink anymore because I'm already tipsy.
Oh, yeah.
So we
talk to people.
talk about what? I thought we stopped recording. No? Okay, I want Jack to tell a story about his childhood. So we were watching Jack being recording during his 7th birthday, and it was so cute, and he was so innocent, getting present from his uncle. But then we went home, and he told me the story about your 2nd grade teacher who didn't like you. But why?
Well, yeah, I always had a feeling that Miss Kelly didn't really appreciate me for some reason. You know, she was like loved by all the other kids, and I was like, I had to pretend to like her as well. Like they'd be like, Miss Kelly's so great, isn't she? Like, yeah. And she was so nice to everyone else. And then I don't know why, but maybe this was part of the reason. David had a street performer friend called Scoot from Australia, and he'd come over and he'd be like, "All right, boys, you wanna play some Grand Theft Auto with me and Daniel?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's 2nd class, so it's like 7." And I just watched Daniel and Scoot play in Grand Theft Auto, and
You
it
didn't
was
play?
GTA 4 Liberty City, and it was just, you know, it's like going to the strip club, shooting people up, like going on missions, stealing banks, all the fun stuff. Like I didn't really know what a strip club was. I knew it was a nefarious place, perhaps, but that's as far as it goes. Anyway, Thursday I think comes around, and it's creative writing class, and I always liked creative writing class, and the best 3 stories got read at the end. So I thought, I'm gonna get the best story today, and I wrote the story of Grand Theft Auto. You know, I said Nico, he went to the strip club, he met his friends, he had to do a mission, he had to rob the bank, rob the gas station, he met a girl, blah blah blah. And I thought, this is the most exciting story ever, this is the best story. End of the class, Miss Kelly, she goes, this story, and this story, and I don't hear my story, and I say, what the hell? So I go up to her at the end of the class, and I say,
What age were you?
7, and I was like, Miss Kelly, I thought my story was real good. Why didn't you read it out? And she was like, well, it was a little inappropriate. I was like, inappropriate? Why? She was like, just yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Never heard about it again, but Miss Kelly, you know, she used to give out.
Can I just sorry, just 2 seconds, Jack. What have I missed out? Oh Jesus, pull that across there. What have I missed out? What's the start of the story, Hannah?
I was just saying that we were watching Jack getting his present in Poland while he was 7.
Yes.
And then he had a memory from school when he was 7.
So, and you wrote this story.
And he was really innocent. And then you should see here.
Yeah, so remember Scoot from Australia?
Yeah.
The street performer.
Yes.
So he used to come over and play like Guitar Hero, and like, remember, he'd be like, let's play some Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And you know, you watch it. I was watching the Grand Theft Auto, and you know, I'm watching, and it's really cool. He's driving around the car with the guns and going into the strip club. But I didn't really know what, you know, I didn't understand that. You know? But then, you know, creative writing class comes around, and you have to come up with a story, and like, I loved the class. I loved writing.
Oh, so no, you've already told this bit.
Yeah.
So she said it was inappropriate, and then what happened?
Yeah,
she
said
never
it was
liked him
inappropriate,
since
and she never liked me at all.
Oh,
in
what
the
a
year.
bitch!
I don't think so. I don't know, but I remember, you know, they used to get a star of the week for the best pupil, and like I never got it. And I was thinking, like, this week, like I tried hard this week. And then, you know, there was like 4 or 5 of us that she obviously didn't really like. And at the last week of school, she goes, "Oh, you all 4, you get the star of the week this week."
The 4 of you.
Yeah. And I remember just feeling like, oh, this is the shittest star ever. Like I knew I didn't, like, this isn't like warranted. Like, you know, she's just giving it like charity to me right now. And it was just the worst thing ever. I would have preferred not having a star.
What sparked this memory, Jack?
Well, we were watching my birthday when I was 7.
He's 7, yeah.
And then, what
the hell? What's wrong with this teacher? Like, you know what I mean?
I know.
But she was loved by everyone. This is the thing.
Loved by who?
Loved by all the students.
Other kids.
Because she was great. Like, she was like the sweetheart, like young female teacher.
Oh, wait a second. Did I have an interaction with this woman?
I'm not sure. I don't think
so. Was it the time when remember when Jack she was saying, oh no, it was different.
No, that was different school and he was younger.
Right.
saying I had a few screws loose.
So yeah, she does. Well, you see, everyone has their favorites, but I can't. You know, when you love your own son so much, and you can't believe that anybody else doesn't.
But the thing that would mess with me is that everyone loved her so much, and I was thinking, you know, so it kind of makes you think like, oh, there must be something wrong, or like, you know, that everyone loves her, but why don't I like her that much? Like I always thought like I always thought she was like fake or something, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's the trouble. I mean, Hannah, what are you doing?
I'm just drinking water.
Yeah, that's the trouble with these, you know, sometimes this. Well, everybody adores a teacher. Yeah, I mean, there was loads of teachers like that when I was in Blackrock.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't like every teacher. You're not going to be liked by every teacher, you know?
Yeah.
But.
So what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Do you think it was because of that story you told or something?
No, I don't know. I
maybe the part, or maybe she knew you.
No.
I don't know what it was. I think
Jack was such a sweet boy.
I just remember.
You have to show people how sweet Jack was.
But I don't understand how this teacher would take up against Jack.
Listen, I was 7, so you know, maybe I took it a bit, you know, personally, but. You know, I just remember just having a. I remember the star at the end, getting the star at the end at the end of the year. It was like embarrassing because we all stood up in front of the class and like kind of these are the 5 kids who didn't get any stars, any of the individual stars.
It's better you didn't boycott that.
That's 7 years later.
At 7
like,
years like, no, miss, I'd rather not take this star.
Yeah. I remember there was some teacher in Conlets. Who was Jack wore something or he wore?
Oh yeah, he won student of the year.
No, but he wore a thing. What?
Oh no.
Oh, he won student of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, in the 3rd class. Yeah. 3rd year.
Wow, that's amazing.
And then, you know, I remember parents of other kids started all of a sudden talking to me. Some parents, because Jack won the award, they wouldn't talk to me before.
Ignorant bastards.
It's really funny.
Pigs.
You know,
listen, there was some teacher, she was going on about Jack wearing something or wearing a jacket or something like that. Or it could have been. Yeah. What was it, Jack?
Like, there was these, like, I had Daniel's old jacket.
Yeah.
It was like this old, like, retro style sports jacket. And, you know, they had the new modern sports jackets, but I would wear the old one. And but they, you know, schools they always wanted this.
Yeah, wait.
You see, I was forward thinking. I was upcycling.
No, sorry, Jack. There was. You know, you have the parent-teacher meeting, and there was some teacher who was. I could have been given out about Daniel or given out about Jack or something like that. And I'm like,
did you go to parent-teacher meeting?
Okay, great, Hannah.
Yeah,
great,
well,
Hannah.
I think
great, Hannah. And I just looked at her like, are you out of your fucking mind? You know, these kids are innocent. These kids are intact. These kids, you know, they're the real thing. Cherish their future. They'll do you proud. And Harry, fuck you too. You know that great scene from Scent of a Woman?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a classic.
Yeah. Raise your emotion, raise your heart, you raise your belief and honesty and truth and justice.
Well, I've seen men and these sea-going rats. You know, whatever. Anyway, but just these little fucking teachers. You know, 1 or 2 of them, I guess, are good. A lot of them are just little, you know. You see, the thing is, it's really quite crazy. As parents, we sort of farm out the responsibility to these people we don't know. You know, some of them are really zero personalities, and they're with our kids all the time, and God knows how they're interacting with them and the things they're saying, and you know, they might dislike Jack or Daniel because they have an independent streak, or they see something that they've never had themselves. I mean, you know.
I really wish you schooled your kids yourself.
Oh, Hannah, you're hilarious.
Jesus, thank God that never happened.
No, but like you'd be sleeping till like 12 midday.
Jack and Dan be like, "Hey, Pa, we sure enjoyed the schooling you given us. We just ain't reading right."
Well, I remember once I used to draw with a real pen.
The fountain pen.
Yeah. And then I make a big spot, and then I started crying.
What do you mean you did a big spot?
Yeah, on the piece of paper. On my copybook.
Did the paper get wet from your tears?
Yeah, and I started crying. I think.
How old were you?
I don't know, like 6 or
There's a very cute story of
7.
when Hannah was a little kid in kindergarten and she couldn't find her shoes and she was wearing somebody else's shoes all day and they were too big for her. And as a kid...
No, it's just they weren't mine. That was the thing.
Excuse me. I really, Hannah...
Okay,
You
I'm
know what I
sorry.
mean?
I
It's
just
like,
wanted to
it's
be
like
so
it's
true.
like it's like the worst member of an audience I've ever performed to. It's like living with your own heckler.
Okay, oh, that makes me sad.
We got a moron here, is that it?
So yeah, Hannah was a little kid, and she was the cutest little baby. Little puffy cheeks on her. Little squeaky eyes, and curly hair, and I don't know, 3 years of age, 4 years of age, and she didn't have her shoes, so they gave her somebody else's shoes, and it's so typical Hannah. Like she wouldn't go up to somebody, I want my shoes. It was none of that. It was just like, but it should just be there, and she'd hold it all in, and then when she sees her mom,
Yeah, I was just like fountain of tears. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just running to my mom. And I remember that corridor. It was like miles. And then, when you grow up, you go to see it, and it was just like 20 meters. or
yeah,
something.
I know what you mean. But that was kind of like Jack. Jack would hold everything in, and then you'd talk to him, and you'd say, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. And his little voice would go, this one, he's a little baby. Are you sure? And it was so cute, Jesus Christ. And Daniel, when
Daniel didn't go to kindergarten.
in Denmark he did.
Oh yeah, which is like half a year. This weird. It was Christian, but they were nuns from Romania, I think. Some weird type of Christianity, and he was eating vegan food only, and they were meditating. And I remember you asking me, "Does it mean that our son's gonna be Hare Krishna in the future?"
Yeah, we had a great. Daniel had a lovely little childhood till he was 5 or 6. Was it in
6? He went to school when he was 7. That was the first time he went to school in Australia, and that was even like not really that hard.
But
like,
yeah,
he
no,
never need to sit at a table at the age of 4.
Huh?
He never needed to sit at a table at the age of 4.
But this
for a few hours.
conversation is kind of sponsored by the fact that me and Hannah were looking over old videos of Jack and Hannah and Daniel in Hannah's parents' house in Elbląg, which is north of Poland. But to me, just seeing this beautiful bond between Daniel and Jack, God Almighty, they're the sweetest, most beautiful little kids, and Anna and Magda.
Yeah, they're cousins.
They're just, it's funny. I was thinking about that, like pure love, or the way Daniel was to Jack and Jack was to Daniel. It's not pushy. It's not aggressive. It doesn't defend itself. It's just very pure. And what are you looking at, Jack?
If she's there.
I think our guest has arrived.
Is it?
I see blonde hair coming
Yeah.
Jack,
out
go
of
on.
a taxi.
Jack, go on.
Oh my gosh, she even got a taxi.
I couldn't. My dog was like,
Hello.
Will you put Maya's headphones on?
Oh, do you want to? Oh, maybe she doesn't want her headphones. Do you want her headphones?
yeah, I can. I like everything.
We just need to fix it. We just need to fix Maya's shot.
You see, Maya, we had we had a much smaller table last week, and then we bought this table, and it's way too big. It looks like the King
It's
Arthur.
never too big, baby.
Damn.
Not for me, at
Why
least.
are you pointing fingers
Because it's
at
just
me?
funny. It's nice to see you vibing with your friends. So, Maya, how long have you been in Ireland?
11 years now.
Okay. And why Ireland?
My best friend, he was here before. Yeah, so he came to study English, and he was living here for 3 years when I decided to come.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And was it a culture shock? No.
Not really. I think Ireland and Brazil, we have lots of things similar.
Mm.
Lots of similar things. Yeah.
I think that's an interesting point, because I think we have every human being has way more in common
Mm-hmm.
than they do not
And
in
I
common.
think, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but you know, like I think we're much more similar.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm even talking about
Have you been to Brazil?
Palestinians and Jews. Like
Yeah.
they'd have way more in
Oh
common.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
what were you saying, Maya?
Have you been to Brazil?
No, I haven't.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
who's
you
been?
should.
Jack was in Brazil.
I've
Sure.
been to Brazil, yeah. Great place.
Did you like
Fantastic place. Yeah, I
Where
was
did you
in
go?
Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
I think
it's good.
Yeah, Brazilians are very good-looking people. They really care
You
for
think?
them. No,
Yeah. But I think Ireland, to be honest, like is the most beautiful man that I have seen is in Ireland.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Maya,
Yeah.
are you,
Yeah.
Maya,
And
Ma-
women. Yeah.
Maya, maybe to you, Irish men are exotic.
No,
You know-
they're beautiful. Yeah, exotic as well, but they're beautiful. Yeah.
What about an Irish man? It gets you thinking. Yeah, they're the cream of the crop.
Okay. I don't know.
Is it the personality or is it the looks?
I think the personality, the looks. I think they're very caring.
It's
you
much
know?
more the
Yeah.
personality,
Yeah,
right,
the
than the looks.
personality,
Yeah.
yeah.
The looks aren't great.
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah.
I was married. Yeah, I'm still married. Yeah. So.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're not together.
Irish.
Irish. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I
cool,
really,
cool.
really love him, but we are friends. It's very good.
Okay, right.
Well, that's what it's like with me and Hannah.
Oh, no way.
We divorced. We were separated. We're separated 10 years.
Yeah,
You're
more,
joking.
13
Really?
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. No,
That's why we're not together.
No, but it's
Wow.
funny. Me
That's
and Hannah
amazing.
are much closer. Well, we're much closer now than
But
we were
I think
when we were married.
You wouldn't even say much closer. We develop a different relationship and different friendship
Yeah.
and different understanding and
Wow.
different support.
Yes.
Obviously, there's some things from our past, like our boys together, but our relationship is on a different level, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like unconditional love.
Yes.
You
Definitely.
know?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Where is Maya's? Have I been there? I think once.
No, you haven't. No, because it's
Ormond-
Walkingstown.
Walkingstown, James
Yeah.
Street, and Ormond Key.
Yeah,
The
but
first one was in James Street. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think you've been there. So, but we want to know your story, Maya. How did you become Maya, and where is name Maya coming from?
Okay, so how did I become Maya? Actually, it was a surprise for me as well. A big surprise, because I have never put a wig in my life until probably I think the first time was March last year. And then that happened because some situations happened, and then my friend said like, "Oh, why don't try this?" And then I said, "Okay, how much?" And then, yeah, actually, that was what happened.
What do you
And
mean?
then-
How much? You mean? You
Can I
do-
tell you everything and
Oh,
then
sorry.
we cut off?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
of
tell you the
course.
honest truth, and then we can just edit
Of
it
course,
off,
yeah, because like we
Yeah.
also want to know. You say you became Maya, so
Yeah.
but before you were, can you say?
Yeah,
you were
Roberto.
Roberto.
Yeah, Roberto.
Roberto.
Roberto. Oh, you can say very well. How did you learn that?
Obrigado. Because my friend, I have a very good friend from Brazil. 2 friends.
See how we like Irish guys. They are so cool, aren't they?
I know. It's crazy. Yeah. Great personalities.
So how did I become Maya? So then I was here. So I had the 2 reasons, like we were talking, and then because my dad passed away with COVID, and then I broke up with my husband as well. Sorry, excuse me. And then I was in a bad place, I think, like mentally and blah blah blah. So then I had to pay my staff, and then I didn't have enough money because everybody that I trusted, they were kind of using the opportunity that I wasn't really fully on the business to take as much as they could. And for me, that was alone was a shock. I was like, "Fuck!" Like, how people that you always help, they could actually do that to you. So then,
So I was just saying they were just stealing money from your business.
yeah. It's stealing like cash, and it's stealing like the transactions, for example, that normally would happen in the business. They would, because the system, if you don't close an action, for example, you come to the salon, and then if I don't check you out, it will be like as you were there forever. Do you know, if I just don't check you in, or sorry guys, that's my underpants. Sorry.
That's okay.
So then what happened was because of that, I had to pay my staff. So my friend said to me, "Oh, do you know what? Actually, you can escort." And then I said to him, I said, "Okay, how?" And then he said to me, "There is this guy, he wants to pay you some money, but you have to dress as a girl." And I was like, "No fucking way, that never happened." I said, no way. And then he said to me, well, he said he would pay you like 1,000 euros. I said, "Okay, bring the wig now." Bring the makeup on, you know? And so
so you never put the makeup before?
Never. I remember when I was a kid.
Look at the makeup now.
No. Now you can be better than that. Trust
it
me.
could be, but like it's still really, really good.
Thank you so much. I was just trying to very quick because I'm not gonna be able to bring my dog anymore, and I was like, it was a nightmare in my house now before I came here. But anyway, so then my friend said to me that this guy would give me some money if I dressed as a girl to sleep with him, you know. And after he offered a lot. Not a lot, something that
substance
that would make me think about it. So then I tried, and then I just did once again, like dressed up again, and then I went to my doctor because I thought I was doing too much drugs. Yeah, so I said to him, I need to go try rehab. So then he said to me, no, you don't. And then he said. So then just talking about everything that happened in my life and blah blah. And I actually thought if I'm going too long, you guys can tell me, okay?
No.
Story.
It's interesting.
Okay, so then he said to me, I thought my traumas was actually more about my mom and my dad fights because they fought their whole life. But actually, then I realized that was much more about me not being able to be myself, you know? Like I would love to have long hair, and I wasn't able to have long hair. And then I wanted to have... I remember like everything, you know, about girls, like play like games that was for girls, and they were like, no, you cannot, that's not for guys, you cannot do that. So my whole life was about saying like, you cannot do that. So, and then after I realized that I have helped everybody, and they done that to me, I said like, wait a minute, why am I actually helping or doing all those things, and then not even being able to be myself, you know? So then I spoke to my husband. We weren't together already, and I told him that I was feeling like that, and he actually didn't agree with me at the beginning. He said, no, you're not a trans. Don't worry. Yeah, you maybe be a queer, but not a trans. And then so then my doctors just asked me I study a little bit of science, and then I'm very like direct in my decisions and straightforward, you know. And then my doctor just said to me like, how do you feel when you're Maya? Yeah. And then I said to him, you know what, I actually feel like empowered. I feel like very good. I actually enjoy now again buying clothes and getting ready and doing things like this. And then he said to me, and then I said, and I feel myself. I feel very comfortable when I'm Maya. And then he said, okay, so why not Maya all the time? And then I said, good question, you know? And then I said, that's true. Why I'm actually care about what, like if my family or friends or whoever on the streets will say, nobody pay my bills at the end of the day. I have to do whatever I need to do to pay the bills. So I just said, okay, from now on, I'm going to be just who I want to be, you know? Mm-hmm. So then from that day that he just said, making that, it actually made me go back to my answers. And he said, like, look what you said. You said that you are yourself when you're Maya, that you are happy, that you feel empowered. So I said, yeah, I actually didn't realize that I have said all of those things, you know. So then I said, from now on, I'm not gonna be who I wasn't my whole life. And then it was a shock for me. I actually realized that for almost 40 years of my life, I know it doesn't look like, I was amazing person, to be honest, because Roberto was a character that brought me until here and was a way that I found to survive, Otherwise, it would be very like, all the people in my life, my place, I don't know. Well, loads of them, they don't make it, But I've never been so happy in my life, to be honest,
That's great,
Yeah.
isn't it, Hannah?
Yeah, and so you haven't lost friends because of that.
Because of being a trans.
Yeah, because being Maya and being yourself, or did you get new friends, or how do you see yourself in your social surrounding? Does it change it a lot? If it changed better, so how? And because I think it could be quite difficult.
It is, yeah. Sorry, guys.
You're
sorry.
so popular.
I know I am. I keep saying that to my friends as well. But anyway, okay. It did change a lot. Yeah, I lost. To be honest, if I lost somebody, they were never my friends. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it changed a lot. Like my family, they still like very worried, because that whole from the first time that I put a wig. From then, everything was very quick. Then I just...
So it happened like a year ago? So it would be 2023?
23, yeah. It was in March, I think. Around March, I put the wig for the first time, yeah?
Yeah.
And then after that, I just become to use more frequently feminine clothes.
It's so interesting, though, isn't it? These, what do they? I mean, we make fun of the socially constructed narratives, but it is very true. The excuse me. The boy plays this role.
Yeah.
The girl plays this role.
Yeah.
And it's definitely, when you're very young and you look at what the girls are doing. I remember thinking, God, I'd love to play with those things that those
really?
girls. Yeah, but I mean, you couldn't. I think a lot of.
Did you?
Hey, 56, 57 is not
58,
not too late.
No,
What do you
but it
think,
is.
Maya?
But it's interesting.
He dresses as a woman before as well.
Did you?
No, for
I would like to see that picture.
For a sketch
He's got good
show.
legs.
I'm not into trans, don't worry.
Legs as well.
Anyway,
Yeah. The hair on his legs don't grow back because he shaves them so much.
okay, but it's
Perfect for
you
heels.
told your story. It's just interesting to listen to, where you talked about this kind of relief almost. It's just like,
Yeah.
was that kind of when so that moment when the doctor said to you, why don't you it seems like just be Maya all the time.
Yeah.
Was that when the penny dropped at that moment? Yeah.
Yeah, it was for me it was something so simple. I was like, wait a minute, why am I making life so difficult? And it actually simple. Just be yourself,
And you hadn't you said already you hadn't thought about it before.
Ever.
Yeah.
No, I just thought that I was a gay guy, and which is different. Like gay guys obviously enjoy as well playing some feminine characters sometimes or things like that. But it's different, like I have no doubts. People ask me like, whoa, like what do you think about now?
What do you mean? What do you think about?
Yeah, people sometimes they are afraid that I will regret. Yeah.
Oh.
So my
Yeah.
friends say to me like, "Oh, go slow, like be careful, like don't go too," because I'm very intense in everything that I do. But I have never been so sure about it's just simple. Like people sometimes ask, how happened the transition? And I say there is no transition actually, because it's just me being me now. The difference is now I wear whatever I want to wear. I use the nails that I want to use. I let the hair grow.
Do you live apart from I mean, do you live differently?
No, I like I said, from that moment when it started, after 6 months I think, or 8 months kind of, I went to Turkey alone and I put my boobs. So this is real,
Yeah.
Yeah, and So everybody was scared. I just said to my mom, "Mom, I'm here. If I die, I love you." You know?
And what was that feeling like when you had boobs?
Oh my God, I cannot explain to you. It
Yeah,
was
when you
like,
saw them in the mirror the first time.
oh my God, it was just when I woke up and I opened and I looked at them, I said, Jesus, I'm becoming straight again. Because I could not stop looking at them. I was like, oh my God, they're so gorgeous. I was like, something is wrong again. Not now. I should, no, not now. I cannot go back. There's no way. But was, oh, I loved it. And then when I walked around, and that was in Turkey, and I went to shopping center, and the guys were following me around. And then, yeah, I swear to God, even like when I came back on the airport, the guys were asking to take pictures of me. And it was like, okay, maybe they are just confusing me with I don't know, somebody. And then I was like, that guy is maybe from that swingers website that I was in. Because like they were very, like, seemed like they knew me. I thought, but actually I realized that the boobs are the power. In Brazil, there is a music, a popular song that says, like, it's my pussy is the power. You know?
Yeah.
But actually, I've realized that my boobs are the power. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't have said that.
No.
Say whatever you like.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but you said that guys started to following you more.
Yeah.
So, but they know that. So, what attracts them to you? What do you think?
Yeah, is it straight guys or gay guys?
It's straight guys.
Straight guys.
It's straight guys.
Right.
No gay guys. No.
No, I don't go. Gay guys don't actually. Gay guys and trans, we don't have a really good relationship.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
actually.
So did you like kind of swap sides? Do certain
I did, yeah.
Do certain I wonder actually, do certain gay people like did they maybe say we don't want to be around you anymore or anything like that?
It is a little bit. Some gay friends, I think they would be. It depends, you know. Like in general, I that's my perception. Okay, that gay guys and trans, they are not really. We're not really.
They don't click.
Don't click, don't.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the gay guys, I think they want a guy that's like masculine, but they cannot have that all the time because they're not with like men. Straight guys wouldn't be interested on them because straight guys like femininity, you know, like as women. Yeah. So if a guy, for example, I can say everything and then you guys cut, yeah, because I'm gonna be very open, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah. Don't worry.
You gotta
It's
re-
Sorry. Oh,
fine.
really sorry about that, guys.
Don't worry.
Just there. No, it's okay. Don't
Really
worry.
sorry.
No, because we could keep pretty much everything in it. So what I was thinking you were saying you want to cut some stuff, but no, you're open.
Oh no,
Oh,
you
no,
can
yeah.
you can put whatever you want. I
Oh,
don't mind.
happy days. Yeah.
But I'll be very honest in what I'm
Yeah,
saying then,
no.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah, no.
100%
Sorry.
honesty.
Okay, good. So the guys actually, they are interested in the cock, to be honest.
Wait, just hold
Just
I swear
wait,
to God.
we have to listen.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm getting
Look
red
what I
cheeks.
did, Jesus Christ. Can I have some of that tissue actually, please? Look what I did with my chiclets. Yeah, thank you. That's perfect. That's perfect.
It's in the grey box on the
Yeah,
floor.
no, that's perfect.
Remember?
Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm enjoying this a lot.
Cool.
So good. Sorry, guys. Just
Oh yeah, you just got chewing gum all over.
yeah, chewing gum. Doesn't matter. So
Wait.
okay.
Well,
Hannah,
that
Okay,
was-
now that I know
what?
that I can tell everything, I want to be so much more fun.
No, absolutely. But this is look.
This is
the thing is,
we
we're
never
just
knew about
no,
this.
but we're just holding up a mirror
Yeah.
to human experience.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, I would say that there does seem to be this kind of, you know, this kind of, you know, almost fear
Yeah.
around talking about trans
Yes.
or
Uh-huh.
asking or
Yeah.
whatever. So, and I think that's not a good thing.
No, I agree.
You know, but also, I don't know. I'm trying to say something intelligent.
Anyway,
let's continue.
please.
So you were saying what were we saying before we spilt the wine?
Oh, we're saying that the guys are,
Yeah.
you know, the straight guys are really interested in femininity,
Yeah.
and
In the cock.
the cock. The cock
Yeah.
is crucial.
The cock is crucial. I have asked the guys because,
God bless.
like I said, I'm very intense in everything. Yeah. So I never thought that I was going to put a wig. I never thought I would put boobs, and then I never thought that I could ever actually think about cutting off my dick. You know. But recently, it just crossed my mind because I actually enjoy my dick. But I was like, how about having a pussy now? You know? How would that sound? But
How would that feel?
how would that feel? Yeah.
How,
But
it would sound like this. No.
please don't do it. I'm gonna vomit here. I'm joking.
No.
Anyway, so and then I asked the guys. Yeah.
Did you look into it? Did you do your research?
Very briefly.
Yeah.
Not really went into it because I just got the boobs now in December. Yeah. So it's very very recent.
Yeah.
And then, but then every single, 90% of the trans that I talked about it, that I asked them, they said like, oh no, like I regret, or they said that was, it changed a lot the hormones, I think, and then they started to be more women, so they didn't want to have sex anymore, you know. So the guys, for example, I never had any hormone in my life, yeah. So when I'm with guys, they say to me like, oh my God, it's so great that you are so feminine, but you have that masculine power, you know.
So they actually want both.
They want both. Yeah.
So,
they
you
want
know-
both.
Wait. Who's they? I mean,
Straight guys.
oh yeah.
They want both. They
And
want.
I just
That's
want to
fine.
ask, like, is there a certain demographic, or is it all different types of straight guys, or is it wealthy guys? Is it
No, all of them.
all different
yeah,
types of guys?
Yeah, all of them. To be honest, like as much educated as they are, they would be more open to talk about it. I think, you know.
So straight. Well, then they're not. Are they not? They're not straight then. If they're.
That's the thing. I think they are, because for me, to be honest, I think sexuality is something very fluid. You know, it's
Yeah.
very hard to put somebody in a box and say like, oh, you are straight, you are gay, you are trans. But how I see them, okay? How do I see, for example, I'm attracted, for example, to that guy over there. What's your name again?
Jesus Christ, Maya! This is my son.
He's so
Jack.
cute. He's your son?
Yeah.
No, you're joking.
No.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry then.
Did you not?
That's funny.
Did you not know that?
No.
Hannah, did you not tell?
Shakiro.
Say it.
Is
But, you know, like I did
That's our
say,
two.
these
That's
are
our
my
two sons.
Is that your sons?
Yeah.
David, don't be paranoid. But she.
Yeah, but
is
Hannah,
attracted.
why would you tell Maya?
And Jack can
compliment.
make his own choice, O'Daniel.
Yeah,
you
Hannah-
have nothing to say.
Yeah, did you not tell Maya that this is a family?
Did say. This is a modern.
You're really mental.
did say.
Calm down, Hannah. Calm down. You're overexcited. No. Anyway, so the thing is, I remember. I'm not going to name the guy. And his thing was that he loved to. He was a gay. He is a gay guy, but he loved to have sex with straight guys. And then I didn't understand. So he reckons he could see a guy. He could sort of tell if a guy was sort of on the fence. In terms of, so he liked the idea of maybe turning a guy who was a bit wobbly around his sexuality and he wasn't really sure, and so that's what excited him. Is that the thing for you? Like, oh no, or you were saying that gay guys literally they're kind of off the table now in a way.
For me, yeah, usually. But look, when I started I was at the beginning like, whoa, that's amazing. So many, like I love the energy is different. When I'm with a gay guy, like when I was with a gay guy, for example, it's much more, it's different, you know, it's more caring. It's more like, hi baby, how are you? You know, it's something different. With guys, with straight men, it's more like, it's more powerful. I don't know how to explain. It's more, it seems to connect more, you know? With me, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean? That's interesting. My God, that's fascinating.
So-
Yeah, it
so-
is, it is, it is for me,
So
yeah.
that you as a woman, you're experiencing a guy. So there's an intensity there where the guy really wants to fuck your brains out.
Yes. Or get fucked, to be honest, most of the times. Yeah.
For real? But
I swear to God.
but-
I was even in shock as well myself. I was
Is
like, fuck, no, I'm not dressing up like this to fuck you.
so you wouldn't consider that guy gay then? He's maybe bisexual.
No. To be gay or straight or bisexual has nothing to do with giving the ass or not.
Okay, right.
Yeah, it's to do with what attracts you. Like if you look to a man and you feel attraction to a man, then you are bi. Because you look to a girl and you feel attracted. You look to a guy and you feel attracted. So that would be bi, yeah, for me at least. But for example, when I started, the gay, it was a shock for me as well because there was lots of guys like, "Oh, can you fuck me, please?" And I was like, "Fuck, no, really? Okay, let's go, let's do it." And then, but something, and then I was learning more about them. And then actually I was getting irritated with them at the beginning because guys would come and say like, I like your friend. I have a friend who is actually, we're actually talking about it. And I think he's a trans, but he would never be able to dress as a girl because he's too masculine. And then he even said to me, "Maya, look at me. Imagine if I become a girl. I would be horrible. I would be a horrible girl." I don't think so. But he said that he think he would. So what he does is, he uses, for example, use in a good way to say, my image to attract guys, yeah? So when the guy, sometimes I give my phone to him and he would text guys pretending that he was me, for example, and the guys would come, and then initially the guy would be like, if I say, for example, I have friends at my house with me, do you mind? The guys would, "Oh no, I'm not around another guys. No, I'm not gonna even take my clothes off." I said, "Baby, relax. It's just my house, you know. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna, just enjoy ourselves. Relax." And then I swear to God, like at least 70% of the times when I come back, if I don't go quick, my friend will be fucking the guy already. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I swear to God. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, this guy just said he wouldn't be around guys. And he's just already getting fucked by my friend. So how the fuck is that happening, you know? So I think, so at the beginning I was angry because I was like, why the fuck the guys don't say the truth? Why you guys, if you like dick, just say I like dick. If you want to like get fucked, just say I get fucked, you know? But they don't know as well.
I mean, also, you know, look, you Ireland, I mean, but you know, when I was growing up, I mean, it was such a repressive... you know, to come out as a gay was a big deal.
Yeah.
Now it's not such a big deal, I guess.
Yeah. They are very...
but I guess it's down to the individual. Some people are quite... they're not as hung up. They're very open.
Yeah.
And they're kind of...
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go on.
You know...
Yeah. It was on your
Like
arm.
you're quite... you're quite... I don't know, is the word courageous or... You just have a confidence, or is something about you just don't mind? You don't need. You've got nothing. You've got nothing to hide.
It's not that I don't mind. It's just finding yourself and feeling good in your own skin.
Yeah.
Did you have any kind of identity issues when you first, like, when did you first realize you were gay?
Yes.
Stuff like that,
Yeah. When I was gay, yes.
Yeah.
Because imagine I remember going to school and fell in love with guys. You know, I remember like holding a girl's hand, but because she was my friend, you know. And then the guy that I liked came and like cut at just as a joke. He just separated us, and I was so it was painful, but because I liked him, you know, and he wanted her, and I was like, oh no, that's wrong, you know. But yeah, when I was a guy, like when I first understood what to be gay is and to be interested in guys, and I thought that was what I was. Yes, I had problems.
So this new dynamic whereby straight guys are attracted to you because they like the femininity, but also they like the I don't know. The car.
Yes.
But I mean,
do you think it's initially it's kind of like they're saying it's okay for themselves because of the femininity, and then once they get into the embrace, they kind of start to peel back what they really want or something like that?
I think what I realize now, in my opinion, like I'm still learning, and I think we will be always learning, But what I realize now is there is the guys who genuinely they are just interested about guys, like gay guys, or straight guys, or there is guys who would be just interested in trans, and then they don't want, for example, to be involved with other guys. So I think there is a little bit of everything, you know. But when I'm thinking now, like there is, like you said, there is lots of, I see a lot of that, you know, guys that they use the trans just as an excuse, because at the end, what they actually want is cock. You know, what they actually want is guys.
And
you know?
and this was you sort of went into this, and this happened sort of organically. You didn't know this was going to happen.
No, at all.
So so it's, I guess it's been quite a journey, quite exciting for you.
Very, like Jesus, I'm having fun. I have to tell you, I'm having fun. I have to control myself. Thank God I'm going to Brazil tomorrow. Because I'm enjoying too much.
That'd be even harder to control yourself.
Oh yes, it is.
But in Brazil, there's kind of a culture of cross-dressing, and is there? Or
No, it's much less than here. I
much
think.
less. Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, there is a lot, to be honest. Much more cross-dressers or much more trans than here. But in Brazil, I like the memories that I have in Brazil is like they're horrible. You know, it's like girls being killed. You know, I remember this image of a girl like saying "help me," and then everybody was like, "Video." I was like, "What the fuck? Why these people are making a video of her? Somebody help her!" And then like,
What happened? What happened to her?
She was in this video. Like I can show you later if you wanna see. She's a beautiful blonde girl. She was like skinny like me, and she was just walking, and she just like say it's in blood, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Please help me!" And then
Somebody attacked her. Oh God. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, you grand.
okay.
No. It's so you're saying that this girl had been just attacked and was walking down the street, and rather than helping her, they just videotaped her. Right? Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah.
Do you want to get some tissue?
Well, there's no tissue there.
I just got on there.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, just got a little.
Just
Just got. Anyway, sorry. I just got a little bit emotional.
Okay.
Yeah, but the judges was horrible, you know. Like,
Yeah,
and
you
then-
see that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, these days, you know, just
Yeah.
people videoing because they're scared. And, you know, I don't know. There's just not that sense of
yeah.
community, or like a lot of people just don't care about
Thank you so much. Thank you.
like a
Sorry
stranger.
about that.
That's just water as well.
Sorry. Yeah, and then at the end they killed her. You know.
Really?
So yeah. They
Oh, so
killed her.
she was getting attacked on the video.
She got attacked for guys. Yeah, she
Oh,
got attacked for
God.
guys. Yeah, and then like people were just videoing her. You know?
Where was it in a
In
favela,
Brazil,
or was
yeah.
it in a
Yeah,
city? Or?
Yeah. It was in the city, but in the poor area.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like those things would happen more in poor areas. You know, but it does happen a lot. Like, and the idea that I have of trans in Brazil they were dangerous because they were kind of like outside of the society, you know, and then they would be dangerous. And I remember when I was talking about, actually, funny enough, there was 2 situations in my life that happened recently that I used exactly the same phrase that this woman, she's not alive anymore in Brazil, and I was scared of her when I was a kid as well because her name was Margarete Camburão. And then Camburão is the name of I don't know how to say that in English. You know, the cops, the guard car, and then they have that thing at the back. At least in Brazil, they have that thing at
Oh,
the
no.
back.
Oh, the where they keep the criminals.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the car.
Oh,
at the
yeah,
back.
What do
yeah.
you call it?
A cage or
A
or
cage,
jail.
kind of a cage,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's called Camburão in Portuguese,
Okay.
yeah. And her name was Margarete Camburão because she was always like with problems with the. She was always with problem with
the police.
The police, yeah. And then recently, I used exactly the same phrase that she used to defend herself, and I know this phrase because they became kind of like in the neighborhood. Everybody starts to talk about it, and then one of my friends was friends with her, and then I was in situations, just through situations, because honestly I have to tell, Irish women and Irish guys, they are fantastic. You know, like I have very, very, very little problems. You know, with people. Of course, when I go out, people look. Of course, like it's easy to notice, yeah. But that doesn't bother me at all. And I always have girls who comes to me when I'm on a night out and say to me like, "Look, you are beautiful, and if you're not alone here, if you need anything, that's my table." So I swear to God, when that happened the first time, this woman come to say that to me, I was in shock. I was like, "What? Like, how can she be so nice? She doesn't even know me, you know?" And she was saying, like, "You're not alone on this, and then I'm here with you. If you need anything, that's my table." And that's why I love Ireland, you know?
Okay.
Because
yeah.
I think it's
very beautiful. It does when you're vulnerable
Yeah.
and people show that. acceptance and friendship and welcoming. It does restore your faith in humanity. It's a nice feeling. Yeah,
It's amazing. I cannot tell you how amazed I am when, and it happens all the time. It's not just like one. No, it's all the times these girls come to me and they say like, "Oh, can I stay here with you? You look so cool," or like, "Oh, you really, if you need anything, let me know." And they are always pushing me forward. Just saying like, "Oh, keep doing it. You are good. You are amazing. And if you need anything, let me know." And guys as well. Like loads of guys, like I would say 95% of the guys, they are so nice, and they say like, they joke. I remember these guys came to me, that was me and this Brazilian trans in Cafe saying, and she is beautiful, oh my gosh, she's so hot. And then he said to us, you girls out now. At the beginning I was like, fuck, is he actually fighting? And he said like, you girls are too beautiful for this place. Come on.
That was sweet. Oh, so for a second there you thought he was serious.
I was already starting to be angry.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah,
it was really nice.
Yeah. That's good. But it's funny, I mean, I wonder how many people are kind of fearful of coming out or changing their the way they live, just because of fear or what their parents would say or what their friends would say, and how unhappy they must be. I mean, I don't know.
It's a lot. And
do you think so?
Oh yeah, a lot. And it is very difficult, because think about that. For example, I never had problems in my life in being in a relationship ever. Okay, I was in one and then 2 or 3 months single, then another one. But as a trans, it's not the same at all. Like I have like 100 times guys saying to me, "Oh my God, you're so hot, you're amazing, oh baby, you're beautiful, oh baby, you're amazing." Now I just started. I say to them like, please don't even start that bullshit. Are you going to introduce me to your mother? Are you bringing me home? Are you going to say like, oh, that's the girl that I like and I fancy and she's nice? If you're not going to do that, honey, it's 150 for 30 minutes. Yeah, it's true. That's what I think. Yeah, I think all the trans should charge, to be honest, because.
Yeah.
Like, do you mean you get hit on so much?
No, because the guys, they do that happens.
I mean, you get a lot of. Oh yeah.
Oh no, but the guys would come to my house, for example. They contact me on Instagram or any social media that I'm involved, and then the conversation is always like, "Oh baby, you're so beautiful. Oh my God, I cannot tell how amazing you are. Oh my God, I'm in love with you." And then at the beginning, I thought that was real, And they arrive. 90% of the times they would come and they would be that intense. We're gonna have sex and it's amazing. From the moment that they come, they're gone. I swear to God, it's just like they realize, oh my God, there's a cock there. Like, you don't remember that when I was sucking it, yeah? Now you realize that I have a cock. Oh my God. And it's actually embarrassing for me to think like, what the fuck? Don't pretend. Come on, you're sucking 2 minutes ago. And then I swear to God.
And then they're recoiling
yes.
after.
And then after they come, just like, oh. And then
Even though it's almost like they have amnesia.
Yes. It's incredible. If you guys could see it, you would be like, oh
but
my God.
Isn't it funny though, when we're in the throes of passion, the things that people say, and it's true. There was a beautiful line in a film, The Assassination of Jesse James, and a guy was talking about love, and he said, what lovers say to each other, it's like a contract written with an ink pen on running water. It's in the moment. And like you say, you finish, and then it's like, see ya, or something like that. But maybe not all. I'm sure not all your interactions.
No, but 99 is a lot.
Oh, really?
It's a lot. I actually, that at the beginning was hurting me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, fuck, really? I actually fall in love with maybe one or two guys, And then I realized that, oh my God, actually, even though I said to them like, babe, look, I know like you're enjoying this, but let's be honest here. No, baby, no, with you is different. I'm in love with you. No, baby.
I've heard
yes.
it so many times.
Oh, you did as well, yeah? Oh my God. But
You've heard it so many times.
Yeah, like they say, that's why I said to myself,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go to bed, make love
Uh-huh.
with a guy until it's like 10 dates
Uh-huh.
or 11.
Jack and Daniel,
Because
how do you
the
feel about your
minute-
mother making love?
minute-
It's
the
disgusting.
minute- the
Well,
minute you have
she
a
should get
baby-
married
Is it
if
your
that's
son?
happening.
is it your son?
Yeah.
That's Jack
Oh.
and Daniel. They are me and
No,
Hannah's sons.
no.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Jack.
What?
I
No.
adopted them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, because it's impossible. Look.
Oh, because she's so young.
But because the minute you have actually you giving yourself to a man,
Yeah.
maybe it's different when people are really young together. Then they just go away. They just think that they got what they wanted and the hunt is over.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they kill the bird.
Yeah.
Just go,
Yeah.
fly away.
But women still have a chance at the end of the run because it's a sociable acceptable.
Yes,
like they
that's
would.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay to walk with a girl. As much as they fancy a trans, a guy, a man, that's gonna hold a hand of a trans and walking into the house or walking on the streets and that's my girl. It's where I think I haven't met any yet, but I loved my husband with everything that I have. Then he loved me as well, and I think he still I love him. And like we were saying at the beginning, like we were saying at the beginning, you guys are in another level, yeah. And for me, always was with Gavin was always like he's my everything. He's still my everything. But so I'm not settling down. I'm not putting myself for less. Like no fucking way, So it needs to be a man who respects me, who loves me, who actually. Like a question, for example, that really irritates me is when the guys are talking to me and then they say, "Are you discreet?" And then
Which means, in other words, they want to do it secretly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I actually say, before I was just thinking, but I actually say to them now, because my patience, guys, has gone through, it's not no patience anymore. Then I say, yo, you fucking cunt. You really, actually it's true. Do you really think that I would go and tell somebody that I'm fucking you? Wake up for life, of course not. Yes. No, I'm not going to tell anybody. Of course I'm going to be discreet about this, of course. I should be ashamed of walking with you. Not you should be, not the other way around.
So this idea that you were saying that the vast majority of men that you would be with would feel, did you say ashamed of walking hand in hand with you? What is that? What is the reason for that?
Because the first thing is
it transphobia?
I don't know if it's just the problem is being gay. They think that because they are with a trans, people will recognize them as gays. I have loads of guys that I had to do therapy, and I didn't charge for it as well. They were like, do you think I'm gay? And I would have to go all the way and explain them why, in my opinion, they are not. And I'm actually not to be, but everything as well is a construction in our mind, I think, because at the beginning, guys use all the time, oh, do you have a friend? That's the question that you meet a guy after, I swear to God, after half an hour, 1 hour that he's with you, even less, half an hour minimum, maximum, they will say oh, do you have a friend that you can invite over? And I was like, babe, make me come first, and then we talk about my friend. Yeah, because
how about women finding you attractive?
A lot.
Yeah, you mean lesbian?
No, straight.
Okay,
it's straight women.
Oh, straight women.
Oh, straight women, straight guys.
More so than when you went before. More so than before.
Let me try to think. I think it's more now. Funny enough, there's more women interested in me now as a girl than actually. I always had girls interested in me, but I think now is more. And I have this interesting story. A guy kept texting me, yeah, and then I was like, honey, you're married, so forget about me, Well, 90% of the guys would come to me, they are married. And then he said to me, oh no, baby, please. And then, always, constantly. And then he said to me, Maya, I have to tell you this. I told my wife that I was, because I was dreaming to you
Jesus.
about you too much, and I could not handle. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck? What did you say that? What did you do to her? What did you say to her? And then he said to me,
God, it's so
"Oh
sad.
no,
isn't
it's
it?
fine." Yeah,
It's so sad, isn't it? God, sorry.
Wait, I want to listen.
yeah, that's interesting. He said to me, no, it's fine. Everything is cool. It's fine. And I said, yeah, but then what? And then you won't believe it. I said, like, tell me. She said that I can fuck you. And I said, like, whoa, wow, very modern. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, maybe, why not? And then he said to me, but there's one condition. And I said, like, oh my God, there he comes. And I said, what? And he comes, that she fucks you as well. And I'm like,
How could she fuck you?
I can show you.
Oh, you mean she'd strap on some?
No, she wanted to fuck me. Well, how she would do it?
You fuck her.
No, he said to me that she would be fine of him fucking me. When they say fucking, by the way, guys, it doesn't mean fucking like.
Yeah.
It means having sex.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in the trans world, to be honest with you, there's a lot of everybody fucks everybody. Like you put, yeah, everybody has a dick. You know what I mean? It's rare, yeah. It's rare. So the girl.
But you're so like you're one of the coolest people I've met in terms of how open. You know, just like you're just talking about it. You know what I mean? Like,
I do.
You know, it's nice. It's nice. It's very refreshing, isn't it? Hannah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and you know,
Yeah.
like all this, relationship between men and women, men and men. You know, wives and what happened? Did she come along? Did you make?
No, because until then, I always said like, no, I'm not doing girls. I'm not doing trans. I'm not interested. And then one day, my friend, this guy who also likes straight men, he find a way to put a trans on the story. He said, I arrived to his house and said like, oh, by the way, there's this couple, there's this trans and this guy, and they're coming over. Do you mind? I was like, fuck, I just arrived. Because I wanted to go back. He tried a few times, and I actually was at the door, and I said like, babe, enjoy, have fun, not for me.
But listen, you hairdressers, you're an odd, like you know, I've known a few people. And they're like rock stars the way they live their lives. They party. So a lot of them are quite wild. But it's a very the barber shop. Obviously, that's the male version of the hairdressers. It's a very nice, chilled out place. I always love the atmosphere in a salon. I mean, in a barber shop. Like no matter where you go in the world, there's just something very nice about getting your hair cut. And, you know. And so you've got three. You must be very busy and entrepreneurial.
I was more, yeah.
But Maya doesn't do hair anymore. She just runs the salons. So she's just the mind behind. The brand, the products. You brought up your own products, like a shampoo bar. So she's just promoting.
Yeah. What's the products you have? Oh, you don't. Are your salons booked up? Because I tried to get my hair done, to try and get blonde, and this woman says she's booked for like 3 months. It's crazy. Are you the same? Are you booked for months?
Yeah. To be honest with you, like the business was booming when everything happened. Yeah, when then my main arms, let's say, they weren't corresponding of the way that I thought that they would, for example. But to be honest, when I looked at the situation now, I think like, what? I try to see everything as if that hadn't happened, Maya wouldn't be sitting here now. So I think the universe always find a way to make you become who you are.
Okay.
So when I look back, I actually have to thank them for doing that, to making me to go to a position that I had to be forced to dress as a girl, to feel, experience, and like, whoa, that's me, Otherwise I would never. Because of everything that I was like trying to make everything happy all the time, like I wouldn't never probably myself. And a lot of people. I did a volunteer job in a hospice in Rahini. I think it's called St. Francis Hospice or something like that. And I swear to God, guys, it was an amazing experience because I was there for probably 3-4 months, and everybody that I was talking, I was asking them because I'm very curious. I was like, what you can tell me about life, or how it was for you and how it is for you? And then like they would say always like the answer was the same. Like, oh, like if I could go back, I would just be myself, because I felt like now at the end I feel like I wasn't myself, you know, or I wasn't
follow an authentic path.
an authentic path. But they still happy. Okay,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was no sad people around there. I didn't see anybody sad. I thought I would walk into a place and everybody would say, "Oh my God, I'm dying." Because when I decided to go, I didn't know what a hospice was. And my friend who lived here before, and is like, I didn't understand English so well back then. He said to me, "That's where people go to die." And I was like, "What?" You know, I didn't know what that was. I just some place to help people. And then like I thought I would walk in and people would be like sad. No, they were actually really happy, but all with that certainty about like being themselves or living life to the full, which I still quite trying to grasp that. What is live life to the full?
Or having, for me, it would be. That's why I love doing this with the mother of my boys. For me, it's a gift.
I don't need that, man.
He keeps on.
To be honest. No, yeah.
No, me and Hannah. But that's why I love it. Like, because you know, when the kids get older, you know, they drift apart.
Yeah.
And so I love meeting up with Jack and Daniel, and they all have their roles. Like Jack is on sound, Daniel's on video, Hannah's my sidekick, and it's absolutely amazing. Jack, do you think we have time? Do you have anything for conspiracy?
Can I just
Sorry.
ask one more question? So, you know, you transition. So, being trans, have you sort of accepted the fact that maybe, or for the time being, you're not gonna have a relationship for some time because those guys who you meet, they just not committed. They just want you as you are in the, you know, in secret, and they not, you know, and they want, you know, socially presented you as a partner.
Yeah. To be honest with you, like I said, it's when you are yourself, it's just like I still learning to be myself, okay? But it's still painful, you know, because I still like I'm interested in straight guys, yeah. So I know that guy that I'm interested in, like very rarely they would like go further or present myself as somebody that I would like to have something longer, you know. So now I have that certainty because of the experience, you know. Of course there will be guys that like in some level, like there is some people I know this couple, and like the guy said to me like, "Oh, I'm in a relationship with this TV, yeah." So do you know the difference between TV and TS and T? Because there's lots of even between us, there's lots of how do you call that? Like this nickname, not nicknames, these abbreviations.
Oh
yeah?
yes.
Or types or
Epithet.
No,
Moniker.
no, I know what you mean. You mean
Moniker.
different definitions within the umbrella of
the
trans.
umbrella of trans, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So TV would be like a transvestite, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought TV is a TV.
No, not in our world.
Yeah, I fuck a television. I like to fuck.
I
Have you
think
got a
there
problem with that?
I think there are some people who have a fetish like this.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they are.
What are you talking about, Hannah? What, a flat screen TV? How are you going to fuck a flat screen
I
TV?
don't know. It's just in front, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Maya, so you get paid for, like, do guys pay you?
No, I decided actually
No.
to charge now.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
Yeah, and I'm actually being serious about it, you know, because I said like, well, if they treat me like a whore already, which I love it, okay, don't get me wrong, that's it's actually nice, but pay for it, you know.
oh, exactly. I'm with
Yeah,
you, 100%.
If you don't.
Nothing comes for free.
No.
You know?
And then a guy, for example, I had sex
Yeah.
with a guy last week, and he said to me, "Oh, I never pay for sex." Very proud, eh? I never pay for sex because he probably thought, I know that type, okay? It has a wife waiting for him down.
He's
the
probably a guard, a sergeant. Have you ever shagged a guard?
Huh?
A Garda. Have you ever shagged a policeman?
Yes, of course.
The
everything.
Ngardi. I just think it's so funny. You know these Ngards? The Ngardi under Section 8. Meanwhile, you know,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
So going back to
Oh,
your
sorry.
story,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And he said, I've never paid for sex.
Oh,
and you know
I
the
would
talk.
never pay. He
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
I would never pay. So this guy came last week, and then he from the countryside, and then you talk a little bit, and then they have like 3 kids, and then the wife is waiting in the house in
Jesus
Cavan or
Christ.
Navan or I don't know where, yeah? And then at the end that he got fucked and whatever, blah 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 blah, and then they say like, he said, oh, I would never pay for sex, and it's like, okay, baby, let me just be clear here. So you wouldn't pay for sex, but the trans here has to pay, because who is paying my bills? Who is paying my rent? Who is paying for my clothes, my makeup, for everything? It's me, yeah? So I'm paying for sex then. Because you're not contributing with anything. What are you contributing with here? You know what you're giving me? So not giving me anything, because you're not giving me a chance to know you better, to know your family, to be with you in another type of involvement. So you should pay then, actually, because that at least would be maybe make the things a little bit even.
Yeah, I get you, because if
Yeah.
it was if they were having an affair with another woman,
Yeah.
they wouldn't tell the woman they're having an affair with that they're married.
Yes.
But maybe with you, because it's more taboo and
Yeah.
it's more secret, they just feel comfortable.
Yeah, to
So
talk
it's,
about it.
It's
Yeah.
it kind of it makes sense. They want all the things that go along with an escort without
Yes,
paying.
without paying.
Yeah.
Oh, and they take advantage of that a lot.
CUNT.
Oh my God! And that's what I really sometimes say. I want to be a politician, a trans politician, and then
You
help the
should,
trans.
and I think Ireland might be the first country who would allow trans people to be politicians. They have first gay
Taoiseach.
Taoiseach,
Prime Minister,
Prime
yeah.
Minister.
Listen, anyway, Jack, do we have anything on Conspiracy Corner?
I could, but this is we've
Yeah,
gone
I think
on
we're-
for a
well,
long time.
well, okay,
I'd say.
can I just-
I don't think we can top
Oh,
it.
okay.
There's the one last question. Like we had another trans on our podcast, and this obsession with pronouns. Are you
With what?
worried pronouns?
You know, where it's cis woman, cis man, he, them, she, binary thing and all that.
I think that's so useless, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I said, for me, it's just like even people. Oh, how was the transition? I don't see a transition. I just see like me just starting to do what I want, and then you think like, wait, but then you didn't have boobs. Now you have boobs. Okay, so how was that? That is me. What interests me is men. Yeah, straight men. So what attract men? Of course, if you're fishing, you will put whatever in the water that is going to attract the fish, isn't it?
Yeah,
so I want to attract my fish. So I have to think, okay, what make them look at me more?
So yeah, I'm slowly catching up. I'm so I'm entrenched in my own sort of way of seeing things. It's hard for me to see outside of my own life experience. But it's fascinating, Hannah.
No, but what I love about you, Maya, that you find actually Ireland very supportive in a way.
Completely.
So all this, like it becomes so modern, and people are so.
Come on, Ireland.
Oh my God! It's amazing.
Like
it's
helpful.
amazing. It's amazing. You guys have no idea how amazing it is.
I want to get my hair.
What you know from your childhood or growing up, it's just completely different.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think it's any other country.
Have you ever been to
changed so much.
Thailand?
Yes.
Maya? And how did you like Thailand?
I didn't like.
You didn't like, no?
No, I thought actually was so nice. Everything, like the country, and the buildings that I visited, and the nature and everything. But the people I didn't like. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
But why? No, why didn't? What was?
I think they were fake.
I think so as well.
Did you?
I don't care that they're fake. So what? So what if they're fucking fake? Because they're doing it for the tourism. So what?
They took that, and just at the airport,
Yeah.
I
At the
saw
airport,
the
yeah.
real face.
Yes.
There was no smile.
Yeah.
There was like no please, no
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
the shush.
I love angry little
Yeah.
women. I think they're
Oh,
gorgeous.
but you
But
see,
when they want something for some money from you,
Yeah,
hey
yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Definitely.
Before we lose all our
But you
time.
see, David just wants to be spank. Maybe you like Dominic.
Want to be what?
Spank. Because
Spank.
spank. Because you said you want like women.
No, I like angry women.
Yeah, the angry women spank men.
No, I'll spank them.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't.
Nobody fucking spank me or kill you, man. Okay, listen.
It's just
Can-
like the same
David,
man. I
David.
never pay for sex. It's like
wanna s-
I'm never gonna be spanked. Huh.
Would you say that?
What?
I have no other paper sex.
Oh, well, I'm here with my sons. No, I mean, I've had certainly experiences when I was younger, just, like, what do you call those, that type of experience? Box ticking, like a bucket
Brothel.
list. A brothel. But no, I think some men, some women like the transactional nature of paying for sex.
Yeah.
But certainly it doesn't do it for me. Paying for sex. I
have an uncle as well. He said to me, always said to me, Maya, I cannot pay. It's just not interesting for me.
No, because
I'm not feeling like I'm
the part of
catching, you know?
you're not pursuing and seduction and so on.
Yeah.
And if it's just there for you.
Yes.
But I guess
But when
there's
you
nothing
go-
wrong with that.
But when you go and you have, for example, a family like those guys,
Oh, yes.
and you are taking advantage of the to realize your fantasy, you go to a trans house and you fuck her, and there you are yourself. You get fucked, you fuck, and you have all that dirty things that you want to say, and then that you will never say to your wife, and then like bye, see you again.
Well, it's very interesting because I think a lot of you talked about those people in the hospice who wished that they had lived more authentically. Yeah. And I think I don't know which philosopher says that a lot of people live in quiet desperation, and they don't have an outlet for and it's all hello, yes, no, me and sure, look at right, and they're they're fucking so in a way to meet someone like you. And it just, they can open up and let go in secret in a safe place.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, but it...
And that might lead them to somewhere else.
Right.
Open and open, just to start. And then you can see, oh my God, I can actually feel, because a lot of people don't feel.
But it's so interesting, though, that I mean, we have to stop soon, but that Maya had an experience of being a man. Fair to say, and knows what it's like as a man for a man to be in that relationship, and then, but loves men. But then as a woman, and now it's a different kind of thing, and it's more intense. I don't know. It's just very interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, I don't.
You're mansplaining again.
I'm not. I'm just trying to articulate the feelings I'm getting when Maya is explaining. It's a very unusual experience that this person is having in front of me.
Oh, and you can have, like, there's so many things I would like to tell you guys right now that comes to my mind, as we go on the conversation. That's, even for me, it's just like, now I'm going to Brazil tonight, so at 4 a.m. And then it's going to be a totally different world as well, because when I'm talking to my friends, or the people that I know that are trans, they say like, oh, like it's gonna be different, like be careful, because I'm walking to a place that is totally different. It's not like Ireland, to be honest. I think because we are used to it, you guys are used to it, and I can see from outside. Like, even I was in the hospital 1 week ago, I think, because I had because of the breast surgery, I had an infection. Oh my God, I was so glad, and I said like, God,
you're in the best place.
Oh, it was in St. James Hospital, and I was like, I don't deserve this. Why these people
Oh, well,
are
that's
helping
beautiful.
me so
Well,
much,
I think the Irish people should listen to that. That's really, really nice. Hannah, yes? Can I say...
Yeah. Have you finished?
Yeah, no.
No, the story, that people were,
So nice. They like...
And
like,
in Brazil, they might not be as...
No, if you go like so you're talking about like the hospitals that I just mentioned now. It's gonna be different.
Safe.
Yeah, I feel there's nice there as well. Like there is place that will be nice, but like that last experience that I had in the hospital here, I think it was like very. I always love like Ireland, and that my home is here now, and but like. Guys, because we are used to it here, Irish people are used to it. They don't actually give the value that how good, how well treated. Like I
Yeah,
was
like
extreme,
humane.
like they're so nice. They're nice. They're too nice. True. Like I was in the hospital, and they were all the time. The nurse, the people, all the time. Do you need anything? And with everybody, not just because I was a trans. Do you need anything? Are you comfortable? Do you
Yeah,
need
yeah,
food? Are you okay? I was like, I mean, like, what? I'm not a king. You know why? Like for me, that's not normal.
Well,
To
that's
treat you
that's
like
how
that,
we were ruled by the British for 800 years. You know, they came in, took our land, and we said, "Is everything all right?"
On that positive note, how long have we been broadcasting for, Jack?
1 hour 42.
Wow. That's the longest one we've done.
But there's a
Well,
lot
we
at the
have
start.
like
Can- can-
half an hour in at the beginning.
Thank
We
you
just-
so much, Maya, for
Thank
Oh, it was a
you.
and thank you for being so
It was a
open. It was a pleasure meeting
Yes.
you. Hannah was singing your praises. Maya this, Maya that, Maya,
but
Maya, Maya. My
we
pants are on
finally-
fire.
We finally get to know a story
Yes.
of a person who we normally, like straight people, have never access to.
Yes.
You know?
True.
Thank you to my
Thank you so much,
princes,
guys.
Jack and Daniel, to my beautiful ex-wife, but friend for
Gorgeous.
life.
That's
Hannah,
Thank you.
enjoy the rest of it.
Thank
See you next Tuesday. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. Thank you very much. And a thumbs up.